Hello, this is Hal. Today I would like to introduce the collection binder of the new ruler, a pack released in Japan on May 16, 2002. This pack is the first since the card layout changed from the old format to the new format. This pack contains many cards that appeared in the Battle City edition of the original manga, and is one of my favorite packs. In particular, many cards used by Malik are included. Let's take a look. First, let's take a look at the ultimate rare card. First up is Lava Golem. This card is the one used by Merrick in the original manga. This monster has a special effect that allows it to be summoned to your opponent's field. This ominous illustration is attractive. Next up is Shock. This card is also the one used by Merrick in the original manga. Although it is a level 5 monster, it only has an attack power of 800 and a defense power of only 600. It's not a strong card, so I wonder why it was chosen as ultimate rare. Now, let's take a look at the collection binder. Lava Golem and Shock also contain secret rare cards. Personally, I prefer ultimate rare, but secret rare is also beautiful. This pack contains 5 secret rare cards, and the remaining 3 are all magic cards and trap cards. Every card is beautiful. Question is a card that forces your opponent to guess the bottom monster in your graveyard, and if your opponent makes a mistake, you can special summon that monster. This is a card with a rare type of effect. This card tests your memory. Nightmare Wheel and Rope of Life are both strong trap cards. In particular, it works well with Lava Golem, as it can deal damage to the opponent every turn while blocking Nightmare Wheel attacks. Next, let's take a look at parallel rare and ultra rare cards. Let's start with this card. This is Helpomer. This is the monster that also appears on the cover of this pack. When this card is sent to the graveyard in battle, it sends cards from your opponent's hand to the graveyard every turn from then on. This is the card used by Malik in the original manga. The next card is Mystical Knight of Jackal. This card has a very cool illustration. It has the effect of returning cards destroyed in battle to the top of your opponent's deck. It's a monster with excellent effects, but it's a level 7 monster, so it's a little difficult to use. The final parallel rare card is Necro Valley. This card is a field spell that strengthens Gravekeeper's monsters. In addition to the effect of strengthening Gravekeeper's monsters, this card also has the effect of blocking the use of the graveyard. Since the effect of sealing the graveyard is very strong, it is a card that is often used outside of the Gravekeeper deck. Next, let's take a look at the 4 super rare cards. Dark Geroid and Nidoria are the cards Malik used in the original manga. Nidoria is a card that has the effect of destroying monsters on the field when destroyed in battle. It's an effect that allows you to take your opponent's monsters with you. It's a strong effect. Coffin Seller is a card that deals 300 points of damage to your opponent's life points every time your opponent's monster is sent to the graveyard. Another feature of this pack is that there are many cards that damage your opponent's life. Next, let's take a look at the 6 rare cards. The one that stands out among these is Dark Room of Nightmare. This card is a magic card that has the effect of inflicting an additional 300 points of damage when another card's effect inflicts damage on your opponent's life points. This is a card that can strengthen decks that fight with effect damage. Next, let's take a look at normal and rare cards. The normal rare card is Reaper on the Nightmare. This card is a card that allows you to attack your opponent directly, and sends 1 card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard every time you attack. The name of this card is white for some reason. The reason is unknown, but I think it's probably an error. Now let's take a look at the normal cards. From this pack, I have not completed the normal cards, but only put my favorite cards in the binder. This pack also includes many Gravekeeper monsters as normal cards. The Gravekeeper monster doesn't appear in the original manga, but I think it's included in this pack because Merrick is a descendant of the Gravekeeper clan. The Gravekeeper monster is unique in that it has hieroglyphs drawn on its background. It is cool. Let's also take a look at magic cards and trap cards. A particularly strong card is Reasoning. This card has the effect of flipping through your deck until you find a monster that can be normally summoned, and then special summoning that monster. All cards turned over before the monster appears are sent to the graveyard. It is a card that is still used these days because it allows you to send a large amount of cards to the graveyard. This card was reprinted in 2023, 20 years after the release of this pack. Today we introduced the new ruler collection binder. Actually, this pack also includes the ultimate rare card of Red Eyes Black Dragon, but I haven't been able to get it yet. I haven't been able to get one because it's an expensive card, but I'd like to get one someday. Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to the channel. See you again, goodbye.